SatNav Group, pioneer and leader in GPS and tracking products, have come out with an innovative product called as SatGuide Child Phone. It is a phone designed for safety and security of your loved ones. If you see the phone doesn't have any display. It neither has an SMS nor MMS features, which means that there is no distraction for the child. There are only 4 keys and one SOS button on the phone. The 4 keys symbolizes by a circle. One circle means key 1, key 2, key 3 and key 4. So basically 4 numbers can be fed and pre-programmed into this particular device, and whenever you press key 1 and press call button, call goes to that particular number. If you want to disconnect, you need to press the red button to disconnect the phone. This phone is basically a GPS and GSM based tracking system, so you can as well talk and track your loved ones. This works both indoors and outdoors. When it is indoor, it works basically on the GSM cell tower. If it is outdoor, once the GPS signal is got, it works based on the GPS signals. It has got few unique features like auto answering. Say if a number programmed in key 1 or key 2 calls to the number, then after 5 rings the call automatically gets picked up, and you can listen whatever is happening in the surroundings of this particular device. There is also a feature called as fake power off. Means when a phone is charged and somebody has switched off the phone, the 4 numbers that are pre-programmed on this particular phone, when a call goes from these 4 numbers, even though the phone is switched off, you can listen whatever is happening on the surroundings. There is also another feature called as ghost power off, which is basically used when a kid is going to a school, and if a teacher wants to switch off all the phones that the children has, then basically a teacher can send one command and all the phones get switched off. So even though the kid has a phone with him, he cannot use it. But nevertheless, a parent can track and listen to whatever is happening even when the phone is switched off. There is an option wherein there is a key lock and a vibration mode. So if you want to lock or unlock the key, there is an option on the side wherein if it is in lock, there is a lock symbol and there is an unlock symbol. If you pull the key down, it means the phone is locked. When a phone is locked, no key on the device works. Once the phone is unlocked, means you push the button to the top, now the phone is unlocked and now the keys start working. There is an option to keep the power through this, and there is an adapter that is given. So basically you will plug into this particular charging unit, and you have to charge this for 12 hours when you are using it for the first time. Further upon, you can charge it for 8 hours, and there is like 2 days, 48 hours you can get the charging. So now we'll go and see how to use this particular device. Now there is an option at the back wherein there is a green button. You can press this green button and pull it down to open the particular child phone. So once you open it, there is an IMEI number inside which is used for tracking and other purposes, and you can insert a SIM card in this. So if you have an Airtel, we usually prefer Airtel SIM. So once it is opened, you will insert the SIM card. So once the SIM card is inserted, you can pull this forward and it is locked. So once the SIM is inserted, basically there is a battery. You will put in the battery and then keep it for charging. Once it is charged, you basically have to identify what are all the 4 numbers that have to be programmed on this particular phone. So whenever you are calling a call center, make sure that you have all the 4 numbers that you want to configure. This also has a feature called as a geofencing. In the geofencing, what you can do is you can predefine a boundary. Like if a child is going to a school, you can identify whatever are the latitude and longitude of that particular school, and based on that particular location you can set a radius. So whenever a device goes in or out of that particular range, automatically parent will get an SMS alert. So this is on the geofence part of it. So now in order to use this, once you purchase the phone, there is an option we are providing with 40 times free tracking service. So basically you can track the phone for 40 times within 1 month, and it is absolutely free. And thereupon, if you want to track, you need to purchase a 499 voucher, which gives you 100 pings, means 100 times you can track the phone, which you can use in a period of 1 year. So once it is purchased, the tracking request can be raised online through a web support. Say if you see on the web, once you register on the SatRack's website, if you go into the My Account page, therein you can find an option like you can register the child phone that you have bought. So once the child phone is registered, if you have more than one child phone, you can group them and say, based on the groups, you can say which group you want to track. Then there is a track the phone, wherein you will raise a tracking request. So once the tracking request is raised, all the reports are seen in the child phone report. So whenever you schedule it, you can schedule the child phone by setting the start time and the end time, and whatever is the duration you want to track. Like say from date and to date you can give, and from there you can select the schedule. So once the report is generated, basically you can see the report in the form of a web interface, wherein you can identify whatever is the point that is there for that particular phone. So it says that this particular phone is around the particular location. So if you want to see it on the Google as well, you can view the map in the Google. So this will give you an approximate location of where the phone is. So once you do this, there is also an SMS based request, wherein you can send a request via phone through an SMS number. Then also you will get a response back to your mobile telling whatever is the location of that particular phone. So this is what is the child phone, and you will get a power adapter and a hands-free kit, wherein you can use this particular hands-free, plug it into the phone and use it. If you want to purchase the child phone, you have to log in into www.satguide.in. Once you purchase it, then basically you have to call the call center number that is written at the back side of it. Then our support team would be happy enough to configure the particular phone. Thanks, then we ensure happy navigation. Thank you.